Gents, in our last video, you saw that our kids can't read.
Read the index card for me.
She wore a suit, clothes that were... Who's this for? Extraordinary, but somewhat Gertrude?
Now explain what that means.
I don't know.
She wore a sahalat of clothes that were extraordinary, whatever, bro, but somewhat gooch.
What does that mean?
She wore a lot. Wait, she wore, bro, I don't know, bro.
You also got to see that our kids are fighting with their teachers.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
When I tell you, she found the right one. She found the right one. Couldn't have been me. Because when I tell you that little child would have ended up in an emergency room and she would be in intensive care and I would be sitting in a jail cell with the biggest smile on my damn face, there is no excuse for this.
There is no excuse for this. This is the result that we're seeing of not having structure within the house, two-parent household, or women who are willing to work with their children's father such that these kids can get what they need from both parents. And this woman right here is going to lay out a case about how dysfunctional our families really are.
The most dysfunctional thing that is coming out of the Black community right now is the behavior of Black women and the behavior of their children.
This is fucking crazy, y'all. This is nuts.
Black women have dismantled the core of the community, which is family and structure and stability, and replaced it with chaos and control and confusion. And they don't want to build with Black men, but have no problems aligning themselves with the government.
We're going to see these young Black boys, and we want to see their behavior. They are literally stealing from a store and then catching attitude when they won't let them out the store.
You got like 10 seconds to open up this door. I swear to God, I'm gonna break this door. I'm cold. 10. Open this fucking door. I'll call my mama. Call my mama. Bitch, I been knew how to count, hoe. Show 4 out of that. Dad do that.
You can open the door.
Bitch, my mom takes place. I'm gonna open up this door because I'm not all my fucking nose. Y'all better open it. Open up this door before we break this bitch.
Break it. Go ahead.
I'm finna break something up in this bitch. I'm God. I'm finna. You guys must be dumb. I would like that for a with y'all. Do not play with me.
You do not like that, but you can't open the door.
Do not play with me.
Open this door, I'll trash it. You can open it.
I will trash this off.
Now, I think that I showed this clip before, and there was another clip that came out later where these little boys had their sister get on camera, and she's defending them, saying that they know what they doing. They doing what they need to do. Their sister, who probably was a teenager or like a young adult, I would probably say she was a young adult, she was taking up for him. And then when you hear the way they talk, don't this sound like somebody don't these little boys sound like they're raised by their mom and by their sisters? Don't they have that same type of behavioral attitude? Listen, man, this breaks my heart. Women are looking at these kids as just a check. They don't care about, hey, the government will help raise them. I can send them off to school, but I'm getting this money. This is the only way I'm gonna be able to get my money. I'm gonna put some dudes on child support so I can get some money. They don't really care about how these kids coming up and raised until what? Until prom comes up, and then they want to put them in these fancy suits and shit. And then these kids become teenagers, and then they do shit like this.
Snuck into a homeless shelter to eat free.
Love free food. We love free food. They at the homeless shelter acting like we homeless.
They got pork in the Mac. It's pork in the Mac.
That's gonna ruin my reputation. You can't put it in there.
Fire. There's flow.
There's people that really be needing this food, man. There's people that really, I'm not saying that these young people ain't hungry. They probably are. They probably are hungry. But the fact that they don't want to go out there and work for themselves, or they don't want to go out there and hustle and get the money for themselves, but they want to go to a homeless shelter and take food from people who don't have it, that's a problem. It's a huge problem. Because these same young people will end up having a bunch of kids, and what kind of values are they going to be taught? These women who laying down with Pookie, Ray Ray, and them.
When your kids say they hungry in the store, gotta feed them. You gotta stop and you gotta feed them. Because one thing about me, when I'm hungry,
He gonna make sure you eat.
you gotta eat. Ain't that right? So when y'all hear y'all kids crying, just stop, take a break, and get them a snack. It's the only way to get them to shut up. That's it. It's simple.
Y'all see they quiet as a bee.
Hey, quiet. It's okay to take a break, y'all.
Look, Batman, he happy.
It's okay. It's better than listen to y'all kids cry.
You know, birds of a feather flock together. P just said that on a recent episode of Partners in Crime, and it's true. You know, like, the reason why these women end up with some of these types of dudes is because that's who they pick. This is who they're choosing. They're choosing Pookie, Ray Ray, Glocktavius, and Fel Antonio. They're okay with it. I've showed you videos where the woman says, I want a hood dude. And then you get hood results. This dude is eating potato chips off of the nasty ass Walmart ground. This is the example that they both setting for their kids. Everything that you saw, these kids are not being supervised and trained to not do those things. In some cases, they're being encouraged to do it because we live in a society now where families aren't planned. And before y'all go ahead and just say, well, it's just black people doing this. Black people are the ones tearing stuff up. Black people are the ones stealing out of these stores. It's not just black people either.
Thieves caught on video walking out of Marshall's with 2 carts full of merchandise.
These are white women.
Alarms sound as they leave the store without paying for their stuff.
You're not going to hear about this. You're not going to hear about them, the ones walking out of the store doing this too. These wine moms who get a thrill out of stealing, who kleptomaniacs, they talk about it on the TV shows all the time. It's just as true for them as it is for us. The reason why I'm telling you this is because we're going to see more of this as this economy gets worse. We can sit here and try to deny that, oh, things are great. Things are not great. You're going to see more of this. You're going to see more of these behaviors. So I'm just warning you now.
This is the first generation of people who don't want families. We've never seen that before, where this is the first generation that are promoting they don't want families. They don't want kids. They don't want a happy household. And let them do their thing. But just realize when they're 50 and they get that pain in their chest and nobody knows that they have high blood pressure, they don't even know. See, your wife gonna know. Your wife gonna know what we out here getting and what you're gonna have as you get older.
If we don't make the deliberate effort to stop being selfish in the way we operate and the way we do things, this selfish generation of what you gonna do for me, but I ain't gonna do shit for you, this won't get better. As the late great Kevin Samuels used to say, winter is coming. Nah, winter is here.